Greetings, my fellow Aries. Hey guys, this is your October reading for 2019. Yes, you're the last one to be uploaded, just because that's the way it went. So welcome to October 2019. Celestially, there is a full moon in Aries, so that's our time. We'll be probably feeling the impact of that. Mercury goes retrograde. October the 3rd, Pluto goes direct in Capricorn, so it's still a full-on month in terms of celestial activities. We have Halloween as well. Now we're moving into 2020, which was a new decade. This is a really powerful time, and I think I've been kind of raging on about it a little bit for the past couple of months, that this is the time you should be careful about setting your intentions for moving forward and putting some desires or aspirations into your plot line, as well as deciding who and how you're taking forth with you or what you're dropping off as well. This is quite crucial, this timing, because this is going to be going with you forward for basically 12 years. A lot of us might be feeling strange, comings and goings in terms of where we actually want to go, how we want to get there, who we're going with. This is sort of because things are evolving at this point in time. The timelines are opening up for us to make these decisions, and they're pretty much closing really soon, and then you will find yourself drifting back down into whatever timeline you pick. You'll kind of find yourself just in that space. So some of you may have found that you had either strange dreams or a heightened awareness around you, or feeling as though you've experienced deja vu a little bit more. Things like that can be symptoms of these variants that can be taking place right now as you make these decisions. Now, some of the other messages I got for you guys were visualize to manifest. And if you are stuck, what did I write here? If you are stuck or have a block, visualize yourself in joy and hold on to that. And then I got this word. It was motion. That was separate. And then I got sickness for some. So October might be a month where some of you find your health needs bolstering. But then the whole motion sickness came into being. So motion sickness for some, and I thought, does that mean travel, like travel on a boat, or some of you might be traveling and get motion sickness, or some of you may feel dizzy or have like a motion sickness in the month of October. So how that's going to pan out for you each individually, I'm not sure. The other thing I got was, the heightened awareness of some things like ideas and people, and even connecting with some people's thoughts and their feelings quite intensely. So let's connect now with your messages that are coming in for October for Aries, and we'll see what you are going to be getting. That was the first card that arrived, and it jumped out of the deck. It is number 6, the Harmony card, which actually is the Lover's card. So that's jumping forth as your first message. Now, the Lover's card on its own really needs some others to tell a bit of a story. But what we could say is there is harmony in the month. And some of you are appearing that you may want to visualize this type of relationship or harmony around you as well. Now, remember I said visualize to manifest. So even having a photo like this around you, or picturing this in your mind's eye, or really feeling into the energies of what it feels like to have harmony in your life. So harmony doesn't have to be the close, intimate relationship. It can be harmony or balance in all areas, such as your workmates, your community friends, your extended family, your own intimate partner as well. Now, some of you may find that there is a great love in your life, or a great soul interaction that is taking place. And for some of you, this is an awakening of your own soul to a much deeper level than it has been before. Now, this can be enhanced through the meeting of someone, or through the energizing from someone else and them energizing you as well. So you may find this person around you, you may feel this energy around you, and you may not know why or how it has been transmuted for you for the month. But a great card to start with. Let's see what else comes out. For those of you looking for new romance, it is a possibility, and it could be a very deep soulmate who is around. Some of you, this could be the awakening of twin flame energy within your soul's pathway. So this is for Aries. What have we got here? A few more. The base chakra. The base chakra is actually where we manifest physical relationships, most definitely. It's the first chakra at the base of our bodies. It's also where we manifest our finances, our career, our homes. So there's a possibility here that that's connected to this harmony card, and it's kind of like doing some sort of activation. There's also the possibility that this base chakra needs more balance for you. And when you bring it into balance, then you will find more harmony. But the fact that the harmony card came first makes me feel as though there's the propensity for this for the month. Also, the harmony card can mean choices to make around relationships. Sometimes there's more than one person involved, like there might be two people involved that you are trying to make a choice about or a situation about. And this can also be referring to career options as well. And that might be why this is tied in, because the base chakra is very much about our financial status. If you're wanting to free up the base chakra to manifest more finances or manifest more love, do some energy on that, do some work on it, some healing. Eat red coloured foods, wear the reds, do meditations or yoga or some sort of freeing up exercises for that part of the body. The heartache and loss is often turns up when we have a loss of a partnership, and sometimes this can be an intimate partnership. This card can sometimes turn up when there is a separation or a walking away or a divorce of something along those lines. Now, I notice that there's red here and there's red where she holds her hands at the base chakra level, and that's the shape of a heart, but it's actually not where the heart resides in reality. This card can also mean that there have been 3 people involved, and I mentioned that here as well. So for some of you, there might be some sort of triangle thing going on that you need to solve out or bring harmony or balance into. For some of you, the number 3 could be relative. We've got the 6 and then the 3. This is a transient energy anyhow, and it can be fixed and remedied with communication. So communication may play a role in balancing the harmony levels again as well. Some of you may have a heart issue that needs addressing, like a physical heart issue. That might be something for you to think about. What is this one? The Wheel of Fortune is all tied up in that parcel of goods there. That tells you by this word down here, which he calls the Wheel of Fortune, destiny. And destiny is what it is, and there is not necessarily any way of shaping it or changing it. It's part of an overall grand plan that is taking place. Now, I find at the moment that we are very much in destiny realm. So a lot of things that are happening are being part of, or they're part of a real big background energetic pull or activity that is taking place, and sometimes we can't stop it and we can't change it and we can't resolve it. It's part of a journey. So for some of you, this is like really amazing positives in these cards that have come in, like harmony and love and manifestation and increasing that manifestation and harmony and love. And for others of you, it may feel like it's a bit of a wounded destiny about heartache and loss around relationships or manifestation or home. Some of you may find that you are leaving something behind for a new journey or a new pathway or a new venture with possibly a new person. And it doesn't have to be just a person. This could be yourself preparing this new avenue or direction or destiny path, and something you may be leaving behind brings a little bit of pain or sadness. Just remember that these are general readings, so finding the key point that's going on for every individual, you have to think about that yourself and put some effort into understanding the reading and understanding what these cards are telling you and how they're telling you to either resolve something or to move forward in confidence and passion and excitement, right? Yeah, pretty powerful mix thrown in there. An interesting colour palette that's going on as well. I did say, didn't I, that you have to visualise to manifest. If you are stuck or have a block, visualise yourself in joy and hold on to that. So this is, you know, if you have a block or a loss, visualise yourself in joy and hold on to it. If some of you need to be taken out of that space. But definitely the base chakra, free it up, bring this manifestation in that you're looking for. Let's have another look, just a little bit more for Aries here. Since we're the last one, we'll play on the fact that we're the lucky last. Sometimes I say waiting for the last thing can be the best thing. So what else is in store for Aries? That's number 20, the Truth card, which is the Judgment card, of course. And, you know, the Judgment and the Destiny, because that's the world and this is the Judgment, and that's 10 and that's 20. They're really big cards. They're big cards of major evolution. And they have sort of a similar colour palette going on there. You know, the Judgment card is some sort of realization or awakening or epiphany of understanding about the self's reason why we're here. It also takes into consideration our integrity values and our heart's desires. If there's something that you wanted to move away from, if there's something that has caused any heartache and loss, then this is the time to stand up and follow the destiny or, you know, the Wheel of Fortune card that is pushing forward this new path or opportunity that is opening at this time present for you. There's a lot of opportunity in here for you guys about readjustment, rebalancing, bringing harmony in where there has been lack of harmony, finding your own awareness. I'm wondering, these two cards are not quick events. These could have been coming for some time. It could have been things that have been spinning away in the background, well, not spinning, churning away in the background ever so slowly but evolving over time, and now you are beginning to see the whole picture, or you are beginning to understand the reason why these events took place or where they're headed into the future. Yeah, that's a nice one. Material harvest is the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is about finding, you know, appreciation and gratitude and thanks, which is what he is doing there. The Nine of Pentacles is about finding, you know, harmony. It's traditionally the card of harmony. It's often talked that way, of feeling balance, of feeling pleasure, and not necessarily indulgence, but of feeling satisfied and acquitted, if you like. So the Nine of Pentacles can be a very good sign for material harvest. So finding an appropriateness around your finances, or finding some sort of possible increase or gain or appreciation or growth around that area. And that might have been, again, because of some sort of planning over time, or bringing balance into it over time, or doing some sort of work on clearing the base chakra and making sure that that is flowing. It can also be a card where we have social events or outcomes, or we're engaging in our community with, you know, pleasant and happy events, occasions and people, just things like that. So it's a nice card, not a major arcana, and we've had quite a few of those in the background. Let's just see one more from this deck and then we will move on. This is for Aries for October. You've had some fairly good messages, and I do really want you to think upon the two, the Wheel of Fortune or Destiny, and the Truth and Judgment card, and the Harmony, obviously, because there's deep meanings in all of them for you. Looks like we're almost done here. Moving on to the next deck, I think. One more. Well, victory and success, getting a lot of nice, and that's 2 6s for you. So the victory and success could definitely be coming in with this harmony as well, and this harmony may be finding, as I said, harmony within situation, groups of people, love, relationships, your own soul journey, the activation of your soul to a higher level, and awareness and awakening, bringing balance. Lots of lovely potentials from many of those cards there. They are quite deep and meaningful, and I do think they mean quite a lot of change and growth coming for you. So Aries, what else would you like Aries to know? Goddess of the Moon and woman holding a heart. You know, you've got 2 women with red hearts. So what does that mean for each of you individually? Is there a heart issue? Is it a physical heart issue, or is it an emotional heart issue? She does seem, you know, a little bit down and sad, whereas this one is much happier and much in a lighter, freer pattern. And this can also represent love and romance and just genuine joy, and someone who is there for you. So we've already had that. We've talked about that as the first card that came out. So there is a lot of love around you, or the potential for healing of love or healing the heart. The goddess of the moon could be referring to moon cycles one way or another, or again, the moon is about our emotions. It's about our feminine energy. It's about pulling on that energy and harnessing it. It's about focusing on your dreams and visualizations, and I mean dreams at night, and hearing the messages that come through. So clairvoyant, psychic activity as well. There's a couple of other meanings for that card with the moon. A little bit of rest and rejuvenation. I did say some of you may have found motion sickness or feeling a little bit off colour sometimes in the month of October, and some of you may really benefit from rest and rejuvenation. You may also have a little bit of pain in the chest. Back to this heart thing, because this white light is coming into the chest. You know, some of you could be in for a healing that takes place, like a very profound galactic healing, an energy healing from one of the angelic vibrations, or from a white light energy, you know, from celestial energy, or from a soul or your higher self, or a connection with someone. There might be a really big healing that takes place at the emotional level, and this could be a soul journey healing. It could be also for some of you a physical healing or a physical operation that also brings your body back to a better place either after an operation or after a healing of some sort. Yeah. A little bit more here. Aries for October. We'll move on to the next deck if we don't get another one soon. Okay, the last one from here. Boom. Journey. Absolutely. You know, when you get cards like the ones back here, the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune, which are pure journey cards, and then you get the message given to you again, and you're on this journey of self-evolution and discovery and awakening and awareness and some sort of raising in this heart. Some of you are going to feel emotions at an immense level in October. And that goes back to those notes that I had taken. You know, if you are stuck or have a block or anything, visualize yourself in joy and hold on to that. A heightened awareness of some things, ideas, people, and connecting with their thoughts even. And I really feel that this is going to be quite powerful and strong. Yeah, it's a lovely reading. It was well worth waiting for to be the last. We have this one last deck of cards here for a final hurrah, just to see what your last messages might be. As I say, these are intense times, and a lot of us are going through many shifts and changes and awareness and awakening, just, yeah, our own evolutionary individual growth charts. So this is for Aries. What would you like the fairies, the fairies for Aries, what would you like to tell them as the last message here for their reading? We'll just see if we get one more. Let's see what this one is anyhow. Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. And look at that again. There's just this, oh my gosh, what a beautiful finish. You know, I've just been saying that you were going to get this light, this healing light that was going to come into you at a very, for some of you it's physical, but for more of you it's very, very spiritual, and it's coming in and it's just literally going to envelop you, because there's another ball of white light from the moon that's coming in. You're going to feel etheric or celestial lightening of being, some sort of I can't even put it into words. It's some sort of effect that you're going to get. You'll feel it in your body, but it goes deeper than that. You'll feel it in your soul. It will be a bit euphoric for some of you, and it's activated possibly by people or situations or your ability to move on. You're moving on from something that may have stuck you, I was going to say, may have literally stuck you, stabbed you somewhere or somehow, and that's what this forgiving is about. Stabbed you in the back some way or another, but you're moving on above it and beyond it, and through that and your own growth and awareness and understanding, you find this profound sense of healing, and you get these messages. You're going to really perceive or understand something, and it all comes back to this Wheel of Fortune pushing through this soul evolution, some of which could be ancestral healing, some of it could be past life healing, some of it could be the ending of karmic cycles, and you have come to this evolutionary process where you are being enabled to be freed of pain, and a lot of the pain resided in the chest area, which is in the heart, where there was trauma or hurt or something that has happened one way or another. But this one here, I think, is the most beautiful of them all. Who do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find your wishes come true. I mean, really focus on these beautiful individual messages of each card and the healing that's coming from them, and knowing that from that you get victory and success, again with more white light. There's a lot of white light around you guys for October, which I think is really magical. It's gentle, it's nurturing, it's uplifting, it's soul cleansing, it's giving you insight, it propels you forward. So a beautiful, beautiful reading for you guys as you take the steps onto this journey of self-discovery, self-awareness, understanding where you're headed, why things happened, and allowing for the reasons to why they happened, and to just forgive it and let it go. It is what it is, and it needed to be what it was, and you just move on. So yes, a truly beautiful reading, Aries. I hope you really enjoy it. Each of you will know personally what it's referring to you in your life, and check your moon and rising signs as well, because there will be also some wonderful messages in there. Each of the readings are very unique this month. I got called to do them that way. So please sub the channel, push the notification button so that when I do the uploads, you can see them all and tune into the ones you like. Wishing you a wonderful October ahead, full of, you know, amazing potential for great healing and forgiveness and moving forward on your journey. Much love, everyone. Namaste.